In this video, let's look into the modern permission set available within Microsoft Power Platform. So I'm in Power Platform Admin Center. Now the URL is admin.powerplatform.microsoft.com. So once you are an administrator and you have sufficient privileges, you can log into the Power Platform Admin Center. From here, you can navigate to manage to the environments and then select a specific environment. So I'm going to select one of the environment, and from here I'll go into settings. Now under settings you have a lot of options, but for specific things I'll go to the security role. So security role is basically it allows you to uh, set a permission for a specific privilege to a specific entity. Now, security rules, there are inbuilt security rules as well as you can create out of the box security rules. Now, when you create a security rule, it will ask you for the custom table or the miscellaneous privileges or privacy related privileges to be set for that specific security rules. Now, you can set it individually or you have an option to select from an interface. So I'm going to demonstrate that. So here, once you log into the security role, let me again go back to the security rules. So settings, go to security rules, and these are the list of security rules over here. Some are inbuilt, some are out of the box, yeah, customized as per my needs. Now, I have created some custom security roles. So if I just type in airline, so you'll see airline admin, airline manager, airline read, airline security role. So I can create one more role. So let me create one more role named as airline, say supervisor access. You select the business unit, and then depending on your needs, you can either include the app opener privilege or maybe you can exclude that. For time being, I'll just exclude that and click on save. Now I've created one security rule. Now the next step is to assign permissions, right? So you will see whole bunch of things over here. You see a table, you see a miscellaneous privileges, you see privacy related privileges. Now you have an option to show only the assigned privileges or show all the privileges that are available. Similarly, for miscellaneous privileges, you can show only assigned privileges or show all the privileges or show only unassigned privileges, and same goes with tables as well. Now this permission, the security role, airline supervisor access security role, does not have any specific custom table assigned, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to use, we're going to search from here. So we're going to search for airline or airport related tables. So I have a table called as airport, and here if I click on show all tables, you will see this airport table. So I'm going to assign permission to the airport table against the security role. Now I have an option to select this record and go and pick up manually, right? Now sometimes it's very confusing to understand this entire architecture, right? Like these are the privileges: create, read, write, delete, append to, and then these are at a vertical level, like whether you want it at a user level or at an organization level or a business unit level or at a parent child business unit level, and then you specify the permission. So if you are new to this, then you may get confused while assigning permissions. So for that, we have an option over here. So if you select these three dots, then you can click on permission settings. So when you click on permission settings, on the right hand side, you will see some card. Okay, so the first one is no access. So as you see over here, if you assign this, it will have no access. Now this is by default, because by default, as you see over here, there is a uh, cross sign over here. So that means no one has access to the create, read, write, delete, assign, share, append to privileges. Now this is the like the more secured one, but this one is like you can do anything with it, right? As you see over here, green means at an organization level, and you get to do everything. So you can select full access, and if I select full access, click on save, then all the privileges for that specific table will be granted to the security role. Okay, so just with one click you are able to assign that permission. Now let's go into the another one. Now here there is something called as collaborate. So when you say collaborate means you can create the record, and at the same time you can read the record created by other users. So if you have that scenario, you can go ahead, click on collaborate, click on save, and then this will be applied over here. Now there's no need to save or something because this is already gets saved, and that's why you see save close is disabled. And also you will see the message: the privileges for table airport have been set to collaborate setting, the privileges for table airport have been set to full access setting. So I can dismiss this notification. I can go into the other option, click on permission settings, and then see the next option is private. Now what do you mean by private? Private, as you see over here, you get all the privileges, but it is at a user level. Okay, so if I click over here and make it private, then you will see that you can create a record, but at a user level. You can read a record, but at a user level means any record which you create, you are going to see that. Any record which you have created, you will be able to edit it, delete it, add, append to, assign, and share. Okay, so that's at a private level. So if you want that functionality, you can utilize those permission settings. Then the last one is a reference. Now reference is if you want to just refer to a specific record, okay, and not do any action like create, write, delete, assign, share, append to. So if it's that your requirement, then go for reference. So I'll click on save, and then you can assign those specific privileges. So as you see over here, read at organization level. Now in reference, remember, it is not just reading your own record, it is reading everyone else's record within the organization as well. So if your requirement falls under this category, either reference, private, collaborate, full access, or no access, then make sure that you use the modern permission setting. And always, like, if you want to know more about the permissions, you can click on learn about setting details, and then you can get those information from Microsoft site. Now, it is not only limited to this permission settings, but even if you set this permission setting, you have an option to make the change further and then customize it further. Now, I showed you for one table. Now you can do this for multiple table as well. So if you have another table called as airlines, so you can go ahead and make that changes as well. Okay. So you can say, let me give say full access for airlines. I'll click on save, and then airline supervisor access will have full access. And if you remove the search, you will see all the tables show only the assigned tables. And if you go to the core, so you can minimize this. If you see this custom tables, these are the couple of tables for which we have set the permissions. So this is how you can assign the modern permissions privileges to a specific table within Power Platform Admin Center. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching.